Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what space really is? We're told it's a vacuum, just empty nothingness. But is that true? What if I told you that space isn't empty at all, but filled with something we can't see, touch, or detect? Stick with me, because this idea might just change how you see the entire universe. It all starts with a simple question. We know gravity, like from our sun or the earth, bends space. Einstein called it the curvature of space-time. But think about that for a second. How can you bend nothing? Gravity can't act against a void. It needs something to push against, something to distort. This simple, logical fact suggests that something must be there. For centuries, scientists imagined a substance called the luminiferous ether, a medium that light traveled through. That idea was disproven, but maybe they were just looking for the wrong thing. What if space is a kind of undetectable liquid? A cosmic medium that's invisible to us, just like air is on a clear day. This liquid space idea is creative. It would explain why space can be stretched, compressed, and rippled by gravitational waves. But there's a problem. Any liquid we know, even something as clear as pure alcohol, refracts light. It bends it. If space were a liquid like ethanol, starlight would get distorted on its way to us, and we'd see it. But we don't. So, what if this cosmic medium is special? What if it has a refractive index of exactly 1, the same as a perfect vacuum? This is the brilliant part. It would mean the medium is physically there. It has substance, it can be warped by gravity, but it's perfectly transparent. Light would pass right through it without bending, making it completely invisible to all our telescopes. It's like those special plastics that become invisible when you submerge them in water because they have the same refractive index. We could be swimming in a cosmic ocean and not even know it. But is a liquid the best analogy? Liquids like alcohol would boil away in the vacuum of space. So maybe it's not a liquid. Let's pivot. What about a gas? A perfectly inert gas. Inert gases are chemically stable. They don't react or combust. And crucially, gases are compressible and expand, meaning they respond perfectly to the forces of gravity. We see this everywhere, from the way gravity holds the atmosphere to a planet, to how giant gas clouds collapse to form stars. So imagine space is filled with an ultra-sparse, perfectly inert gas. A gas that is so non-reactive and has a refractive index so close to 1 that it's practically undetectable. This cosmic gas would be the fabric that gravity warps. It elegantly solves the problem of a liquid boiling in a vacuum, while still giving gravity something substantial to act upon. This actually makes a lot more physical sense. But let's take this one step further. What if this gas isn't sparse? What if it's dense asterisk? A dense inert gas filling all of space. This is a game changer. Suddenly, we have a candidate for one of the biggest mysteries in science: dark matter. Scientists say 95% of the universe is made of dark matter and dark energy that we can't see. We only know it's there because of its gravitational pull. A dense, invisible gas would have a huge gravitational effect. It could explain why galaxies spin the way they do, and why they don't just fly apart. This dense gas would have pressure. The push and pull of this pressure could even be what we call dark energy, a mysterious force causing the universe's expansion to accelerate. Suddenly, the two biggest puzzles in cosmology might have one simple answer. We're living inside a dense, invisible, inert gas. The curvature of space is just the compression and expansion of this gas. Gravitational waves are just ripples traveling through it. But this raises a huge question. If we're surrounded by a dense gas, why on earth can't we detect it? If it's so dense, shouldn't we feel it? Shouldn't we bump into it? And this is where we have to confront our own scientific hubris. We as humans have declared that the periodic table of elements we know on Earth is the alpha and omega of everything that can possibly exist. But that's a perspective from one tiny rocky planet. All of our instruments, every detector we've ever built, are made from Earth's elements, designed with our understanding of physics. We use instruments made of carbon, silicon, and metal to look for more carbon, silicon, and metal. What if there are entire categories of matter that simply don't interact with our detector materials? We are biologically blind to almost the entire electromagnetic spectrum. We only see a tiny sliver we call visible light. We're essentially trying to understand the entire universe while wearing cosmic blinders. We are like a fish in a pond whose entire world is water, concluding that water is all that exists because that's all that senses and instruments can detect. This perspective completely reframes everything. Our empty space could be teeming with this dense, inert matter that we literally cannot perceive. Dark matter isn't some exotic, magical particle. It's just matter made of stuff our Earth-based chemistry can't recognize. We don't detect it because our instruments are fundamentally blind to its existence. We are so embedded within it that we can't see the forest for the trees. The real humility in science is admitting what we don't know. Acknowledging that vast categories of reality might be completely invisible to us is not a failure. It's the next great frontier. It means the universe is far more mysterious, far more complex, and far more incredible than we ever imagined. The idea that space is not empty, but full, isn't just a wild theory. It's a profound reminder that we've only just begun to scratch the surface of cosmic reality. What do you think? Could space be a dense, invisible medium? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the cosmos, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending ideas. Thanks for watching.